Hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Hello. That's far too many. And yeah, far too many, really. It's never too early if they want to come out, but it's too many. Aries, a little disclaimer today. I'm under the weather just a little bit. I'm feeling okay, but I sound like a frog. So when you hear the squeaking and squawking, don't worry. Everything is fine. This too shall pass. I'm just still recovering. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Aries tarot reading. Aries love tarot reading. Aries love reading. And as is almost always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Aries love messages reading. Channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Aries, I am channeling for you in October 2023. We are just coming up to November, some days away, not very far away, to November 2023. And of course, you could be here in real time, but you could also be here many months, even years later. And the reason for that is all readings are timeless. Aries, this is a fated connection. You are here when you're meant to be here. I want to show you this here. So welcome again. I'm really glad you found your way here. And I have a few more things I want to say to you, but the King of Swords and the Six of Pentacles are both wanting to show themselves. Gemini and Mercury energy and the Moon and Taurus energy. So somebody really wants to open up and communicate. This is a message coming in here. Have you been waiting for this message? This is a reciprocal energy. And yeah, it's the Moon and Taurus energy, which is an emotional energy of opening up and bringing communication. And you can see that here. Gemini is all about communication. And of course, Mercury is the ruling planet for Gemini, which is what's going on in their head. It's what they've been thinking about, and it's about communication. The planet of the mind, the planet of communication, information moving here. They've been thinking for a long time what they want to say to you. So this can be an in-person energy, but it can also be a message. Oftentimes, Mercury is connected to reading and writing, and it's probably archaic. Is that 3 there? Yeah, for most of you, for an actual handwritten message. But, you know, that could be the case for somebody. So look, it's still here. The Six of Pentacles. Hi, guys. This is way too early for camera issues, but here we go. As I was saying, the Six of Pentacles is back. We're going to set it down. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords is back. Okay. So this is your very first card wanting to land here on the table today. There's a whole lot to say that hasn't been getting said, and it is time to clear the air. So this is really a past energy and a current energy for me. It's Libra and Mercury energy. And of course, it's Mercury. It's the planet of the mind, the planet of communication, and Libra too, which is connecting us, of course, to the infinity symbol. And that's balance, balancing out the divine feminine, divine masculine energies, and being able to come from a place of, well, I feel honesty here, because there's a clean slate energy. We can see right now there's a lot that's unsaid. It's a lot of unsaid energy here. The Fool is literally looking right over here at the Knight of Swords in reverse, Aquarius energy, of course, Uranus energy, changing everything here right in the partnership placement. So this communication that is coming forward here, that's really needing to happen, I think it's going to clear a lot of things up. What's going on here? Because it's a clean slate energy, you know, is this a new start together? It's like really leaving the baggage behind. So, and it's right here in the partnership placement. You're both everywhere, but you're here strong. You're strong. You're here together in a really extra strong way, I want to say. So this talk, this communication, what is going on here is really going to be, yeah, it's going to be a starting point, I want to say, kind of launching somewhere else. Let's see. We saw it, it came, it went actually twice. It's going back in because I'm not feeling bottoms up at the moment. Perhaps it comes back, maybe it doesn't. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is where your person's energy is quite strong. Yeah, so these are the setbacks that are going on here. Somebody, wow. I was going to say somebody might be, look, it's back. Yeah, this is real clear. Somebody might be overworking here. There's also a little bit of jealousy coming through. This is very much on their mind. Look, it's right here. This is where their energy is the strongest, Aries. Your person you're here for today, your specific person. Maybe it's somebody who's popping into your mind. This Nine of Pentacles in reverse energy, of course, of this disconnection. And it's coming here with the Five of Cups in reverse. And this is asking for forgiveness. So there's a conversation here. You can see this Page of Wands. It's not really sure. I want to say how to initiate it. They've been thinking a lot about it here in the King of Swords, which wanted to come back. Wanted to come back right kind of below where the overall energy is wanting to be. They've been thinking for a long time. There's a lot to say here. There's a lot unsaid. And most definitely apology is one of them. So is somebody apologizing for working too much? So why is there some jealousy coming through? But it's also a setback in the way of, it's the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So were you on the verge of a long-term commitment? Were you still building it? Was it on the table? Here, coming in, love, the Nine of Pentacles, growth, fertility, one pentacle shy of the Ten of Pentacles, and it's in reverse here. So they're trying to find a way in. This page energy is like it's like apprentice energy, kind of student energy, and it's trying to find this way in because you can see really clearly, and look what it's around. It's the Devil in reverse. So what are they sorry for that went on in this double energy? Because this is an energy of healing and dealing with it. And very clearly, it's really closely connected, of course, to the Lover's card. So everything that happened here and that was going on, of course, affected this connection. It's really clear. I mean, look, there is a whole lot unsaid, left unsaid, and it's around this Devil card energy. So what is that? An overabundance, like I want to say partaking in something. It can really be jealousy, third-party situations. What is that? Internal, external, I want to say energies from the Devil card. I feel like it's a lot of internal energy and you haven't communicated it. This is somebody clearly asking for forgiveness. The Five of Cups here, we know was in the upright. It's Mars and Scorpio energy. So this is leaving you feeling like they don't love you. There's a lot of regret here. And they definitely left in the way of communication, emotional availability, communicating. For some of you, that might be all that it is. But I feel like it's a lot more and you can actually see it. But either way, even if somebody's just leaving from the communication, they're still leaving, in many ways. So this conversation is including an apology. They're asking for forgiveness. And then there's an energy of wanting a clean slate here. Look at this. This is really clear. Also why they're kind of trying to find a way in, despite the fact they know there's a lot to be said. There's a lot that they want to say. And again, it's including an apology. And it's a wanting to move on energy, but it's a working it out energy. And you can see it's right around the Devil in reverse. So what is in that energy? Capricorn and Saturn energy. Because it's a healing energy, it's whatever those influences are within this energy, they're left behind, worked out, or they're needing to be. It's not an active influence is what I want to say, or at the very least, it's time to talk about it. And it is connecting with the Knight in Swords, the Knight of Swords, this Libra Mercury energy. And it can be around some dishonesty. Obviously some bad decisions, a lack of divine feminine, divine masculine energies balanced out here. So somebody making bad decisions, it's directly connected to this no contact, whatever happened here is kind of what helped put it there. And it's a healing energy now and it's discussing it. It really is having a conversation. and moving on from it. And clean slate energy. This is really clear. By the way, the Five of Cups, of course, is connecting to the 5th chakra, which is the throat chakra. You know, this is definitely an apology coming. And perhaps something was said here for some of you. Look, there may have been an argument that went on here. You know, in the Five of Cups, of course, in this energy, look at how the water is raging. It's the emotions. And 3 of the Cups, which of course is bringing in the 3 of Cups, is Mercury and Cancer energy. And that's the communication. And, you know, you can see that there's still some emotional kind of like a spill there, you know. So this can be recent for some of you, but it's also just showing us that it hasn't been resolved. And it can be that there was an argument or something said here in this Devil card energy, because what's interesting, and by the way, there's the 2 of Cups here. So still in each other's energy here, but kind of in the background, like, but still there, connected. And it's in reverse, which is also putting, of course, the 5 of Cups in reverse, but the 2 of Cups in reverse here. So that playing a really big part also in the separation. And for some of you, it was around possibly some arguing. It could even, excuse me, have been around family and friends. It won't be for everybody, or maybe even a public kind of display, you know. Again, it's not for everybody, but I do want to tell you something. Connecting here with the Devil in reverse here, and also the 3 of Cups in reverse, is for some of you, it might be that there's some addictive energy going on. And that played a part either in the separation, the no contact, possibly, again, for some of you, some discord, some arguing, or it's also just still here in the energy if it didn't affect what happened here. I feel like it did, but it won't be for everyone. But for some of you, there is some of that going on in the Devil energy. I mean, that can be the case here. And it's a recovering energy. It can mean something really particular for some of you. So coming back in here, somebody might be dealing with that and coming here to make amends. Coming here definitely to make amends. It's apologetic energy. So sort of, it's like for the behavior that they exhibited here and why things are, why the 9 of Pentacles is in reverse. And they've known they need to come and bring this apology to you for a really long time. How long have they been thinking about it? It's pretty strategic. Now they've got the wand here, the Page of Wands, you know, looking at it and saying, okay, how do I do this? Let me figure this out. How can I get back to my Aries? How can I, you know, because you can see again, the 6 of Pentacles and the King of Swords both came back. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. It's the 9 of Cups in the upright. Aries, this is Jupiter and Pisces energy. This is a wishes coming true energy. It's wish fulfillment. So you really want this. You've been waiting for this message, I feel, to hear this from your person. For all these things that are left unsaid. And are you wanting for this to be a totally new beginning? You know, it's the reciprocal giving energy here. Look, it's the balancing out, holding on to the scales, bringing in some justice, you know, bringing in some justice energy, which of course is the truth coming out. And like a win-win situation, them being held accountable, holding themselves accountable. Yeah, that's also connecting really strongly for me. And this is what you've been wanting to do, and this is what they're wanting to do and what they know they need to do. It's the 9 of Cups, you know, it's attainment, fulfillment, things literally coming to fruition. And this is a Jupiter energy, you know, it's wanting to show the card under there sooner. So we'll look in a moment, which of course this is Jupiter is Pisces energy. It's also Sagittarius energy. And of course this is a Pisces energy card. It's the planet of prosperity and expansion, you know, of just moving forward. And yeah, so this is what's going on. And you've been waiting for this. You're sitting on the bench here. You know, that's an energy literally of waiting. And at any moment, you know, this, you can see they can kind of like bounce up without even using their arms and be like, yeah, okay, I'm out. That's not what I feel is happening here. Interesting look. Yeah. So I was about to say to you too, as the 10 of Pentacles is in reverse, and this isn't surprising, not at all, why it's here. And we'll talk about it in a minute, that I wanted to put your 9 of Cups here as your overall energy. This communication is really what this connection needs. And it really is wish fulfillment. The Ten of Pentacles is going here for sure. What else is coming? Oh yeah, Judgment. This is just really clear. You know, that's the other thing. It's the Nine of Pentacles. It's the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the long-term energy. And it's conflicting energy. It's breakup energy. It's, you know, and it's a heartbreak. It's loss. It's no contact. You know, it's were you in the Ten of Pentacles? That's the thing. Were you working toward it? Was it on the table, or were you already just in a long-term connection here? It's also in reverse. So this isn't surprising why they're apologizing. You know, the Five of Cups in reverse, asking for forgiveness, coming in here finally. Really, it's like a kind of like a sigh energy. You know, wherever you're planning to go from here, because you have free will, of course. Your person has free will, Aries. Everyone has free will. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, they do change. The future's not fixed. So the decisions that everybody's making and the decision you want to make, clearly you're waiting and you've been wishing for and waiting for this apology. And they know it, and they've been thinking about it for a really long time. They're still figuring it out, but you see they're coming here. It's really clear. And it's really clear that the apology is around this double energy. So what has been going on there? What was that? The lure or something, somebody was, person, place, thing, habit, what is it, you know? Because it's in reverse here. And that's interesting because, of course, this is Capricorn and Saturn energy, but that 6 is also an energy of healing and restoring harmony. And it's really, you know, also a number of balance, you know. It's time. There's so much left unsaid. This is really asking for an apology and a clean slate. Does it mean more? Excuse me. So there goes my voice. Well, I'll tell you what, we have a ways to go. And I'm going to be bringing in Oracle today. Judgment is here. And this is why, finally, it's happening. You know, the Six of Pentacles and the King of Swords wanting to come right back in here. This apology over what happened here. And this 9 and this 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This is the wake-up call. It's Pluto energy, which is regenerative energy. And it's Archangel Gabriel, the angel for messages, the herald of vision, saying, make a decision. Get some clarity. Wake up. What do you want here? What are you doing? You know what you want to say. There's so much to say. You know that you want to connect with Aries, and you know that they want to connect, and you know you owe Aries an apology here. Get it together. When musical instruments, that's wanting to show. When musical instruments, notes are coming into my readings, it's a making peace energy. You know, it's a restoring harmony energy here. Look at this. This is exactly what is going on here with the Devil in reverse. It's time. It's a 20. Deduces to a 2. You know, that's the two of you, the partnership. That's the balance. It's bringing in, of course, more Libra energy, the infinity symbol, balancing out the divine feminine, balancing out the divine masculine energies, and being able to come from a place of truth and honesty and balance, and from a balanced place. So there's not, you know, blame or this or that. It's just facts and what needs to be said, and listening and bringing. It's bringing in King of Cups energy for me too. And it's also working out some karmic cycles. Somebody here coming out of that and literally realizing that they need to come here. Look, it's so incredibly clear with this apology for you. This is very clearly an apology around this Devil card energy, which affected the lack of communication, a lot of things not said, probably also including before even the separation, and putting everybody here in the 9 of 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And again, for some of you, it can be around money. You know, it's just an energy that's coming through, and a little bit of jealousy as well. But look, it's the 2 of Wands here. It's just really clear. You know, this is Mars and Aries energy. It's your energy, Aries. And this is an energy of what you've been waiting for them to come here and make a choice and move toward you. What is that other wand? There's something under there. We'll look in just a moment. What is that other wand? It's the energy of love. You know, it's a passionate energy. It's kind of how you do things. They're holding on to one of them is here. It's you. The other hand, they have the world here, which we'll talk about in a moment. But back here, you know, this isn't movable. It's bolted. It's not the fast wand energy. It's something here that it's almost like making a choice, you know. And what is in there? What is that? You know, person, place, thing, behavior, bad habit, whatever it is. And they've been thinking for a long time. They are waking up and they are moving toward you. It's just really very clear. And you've been waiting for it. This is that decision. Mars is the planet of action. It's the planet of drive, passion, desire, wanting. And there's a completion energy that comes through, you know, as well. And that's where the world comes in. Because this is an energy, Mars is an energy of Aries and Scorpio. Of course, this is your energy, Aries. That completion energy coming in with Mars is showing us right here. And that's bringing in the world card. And that is an energy of completion. That's the divine timing, communication, moving forward. Travel, literally, for some of you, it can involve actual riding a horse, planes, trains, automobiles. You know what I mean. But it's also just moving toward in the direction. So even if for some of you it's just, you know, email, SMS, social media, maybe even handwritten letters for some of you. That's probably not the case for most of you, but people like me who still really likes to write longhand. You never know. In any case, that's the decision here and moving forward. And that's the completion energy. So it's the travel physically, but also the travel to completion. So resolution needing to be had here. A really deep soulmate energy that's coming in there. And there have been obstacles in the connection. There's obstacles with your person, and there still is. They're trying to move here toward you. That energy is, you know, getting closer to you. They're listening quite literally to judgment and everything that they need to say to you. What else is coming through, Aries? Let's see if is there an offer here coming? It's not real clear. I see wishes being fulfilled here. So possibly, let's continue on. But for sure, that's the message here. That's opening up communication and moving toward you and communicating. And getting to, the goal is to be honest with you and communicate. But is there something more that's unfinished here? I think so. You know, and that's Saturn energy there. That's also bringing in with Saturn some karma, some obstacles, sometimes connected to kind of like structure, I want to say, tradition, like how things are supposed to be or how somebody thinks things are supposed to be or how they were taught or what's in their head. So it can't even be that wand isn't even a person or isn't an addiction or isn't a thing, but is actually an idea, something that they can move out of the way for themselves. Either way, it's bolted down and it's pretty secure there as they make this decision to move forward. And we know that's what they're doing. Okay, so in this apology, wow. Yeah. So look, the Three of Cups in reverse is here. I was about to say to you that in this apology is, look at this, Devil card energy in reverse with the Five of Swords in reverse. So much left unsaid in a really clear message that they are sorry for both not communicating, for leaving so many things unsaid, and also saying some things that they did not mean to say. And this won't, really have strong goosebumps because this is for someone. It's not for everyone, but I know I have to bring it through. That Three of Cups in reverse energy that came through here today is here, you know. It's the Mercury and Cancer energy, so it's both the lack of communication, it's the lack of things said, it's maybe even things said, as I said, for some of you, maybe even at a public place, around friends or family, not for everyone, could have been within a message, but what's more important is that for some of you, it is around this double energy, maybe of some kind of overabundance in something, you know, a particular behavior. And yeah, so that's just really strong energy for some of you, you know, and it's the lack of communication, that three there, the divine timing, bad timing, when something happened, timing in general, lack of communication and things not moving forward Oh boy, is it time. It's the Death card. Don't be worried by the Death card. What is coming in here? I have to show you this because this is how it's coming in, okay? This happens sometimes. Look, it's connecting right here with the Knight of Swords in reverse of everything that's unsaid, connecting also to why all of this energy of why things, what happened and where things are. This Five of Pentacles, it's in reverse, and this is Mercury in Taurus. And it's an energy of loss. It's worrying about it, you know, it's the separation. It's having lost the commitment. It's the commitment being disconnected. Your trust, I feel. It's in reverse. So they're coming back in. It's an energy of coming in and healing here. This is really strong. And it's connected to the Devil card. So when that Devil was in the upright and the Five of Pentacles, they were working together, you know, to kind of, for these things to happen. I first want to talk about the Death card that came down. This is Scorpio, of course, and it was coming in really strong in the Mars energy. You know, here even, it's an Aries energy, but that Mars energy is bringing in Scorpio. And it's the Death card, and it's Pluto energy. It's the regenerative energy. So it really is connecting strongly, of course, of wake up. Dun, 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 dun. What do you want? Make a decision. Where are you going here? This is transformational energy. Are you changing? This is somebody who really needs to change some behaviors or change something here. So communication, is it around this Devil energy? Yeah, you're going to know exactly what that is, because I could speculate and bring forward what I've already brought some forward for some of you with that Three of Cups in reverse. That's clear, but that's not for everybody. But that is the transformational energy, and that's change, and it is time. Look at this. They're stuck in their head here. And, you know, this is connecting with the Fool card as well, the Major Arcana here, that it is time to get this apology out. It's time to move past what happened, but it needs to be talked about. There needs to be amends made, big time, apologies made here, and somebody needs to figure out what the heck that they want. What do they want here? This is a manifesting energy as well. It's a 13 and it's coming to a 4. And that's manifesting what? Which is also wish fulfillment. Hear me out. Because it's the 4 areas of support and stability, mentally, emotional, physical, and spiritual. And that foundation, it's just a foundation unless you have that up, unless everybody's there. So it really is just kind of breaking everything down, starting over, communicating, apologies, honesty, lots of honesty. Who's going where, who wants what. Moving on from the past, clean slate energy, big time. Now, when I say that, it can even be for some of you that this is Aries, that you might be saying, yeah, that's me. I'm just done now. I'm going to pop up here and take these cups with me. That's, you know, that's where you are. That's where you are. This is not up to me. Just bringing this energy forward. Ace of Swords in reverse, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. So this is really connected to being up in their head. And the past energy, still some current energy. Look here, the Moon in reverse and the Hermit. Yeah, this is just super clear. Because this is owning that in the Judgment. It's, you know, make a decision, wake up here. Be honest about where you are, what you want. Make this apology. It's time. It's just, it's enough already. You know, it's some resolution here, as I said, and it's reaching that goal of wanting to reach you and communicate. But what else could it be? For now, we can see that they've really been up in their head. And that Ace of Swords energy of just being blocked and some dishonesty that's coming through there and some bad decisions. It's all connected to the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Three of Cups in reverse, the Devil in reverse, now the Five of Swords, in reverse. Venus in Aquarius energy looks connecting right here with the Aquarius energy in the Fool card. Clean slate, leave it behind, talk about it, work it out. So it is a transformational energy. And by the way, there's also an energy of the death of their ego, I want to say, coming in here. And hello, I just looked up and saw the camera. I think I just missed it. And what I was saying is this Devil card energy is really connected to the death of the ego too. And coming back here in a really much higher vibe, balanced, you know, working out those karmic cycles and balancing out the divine feminine, divine masculine energies and connecting right here with the Fool card. And really, look at this, really just having this conversation that they should have apologized, making this apology and having this conversation that I feel should have happened a long time ago, you know, and that's necessary, that their ego is taking a back seat here and things needing to change. You know, it can be that they're coming in here asking for a second chance at being together, but it can also be they're just coming in here with that apology and realizing things, because it's King of Cups energy for me. It doesn't feel hectic or chaotic or aggressive. It really feels like, oh my gosh, you know, it's an apology here. And again, look, it's connected directly with the Ace of Swords in reverse, with the bad decisions, with some dishonesty, also connecting with feelings, because I keep being shown the King of Cups. And of course, that's the Moon in reverse. Another major arcana, the Hermit. Pisces energy, also bringing in Gemini and Aquarius, or excuse me, Cancer energy. And this is an energy of, it's the clarity that they have. Look, this is the thing, because this is where they've been. This Ace of Swords energy is past energy and kind of coming out current energy, because this is the truth coming for you. That's all around here that you've been really waiting for forever. Either what happened, where are you at now, this, that, why. There's a lot of answers I feel like are going to be, questions I feel like are going to be answered here, and most definitely an apology. And they've known it for a really long time here. Judgment. Validating that. I'm just going to put this here. And yeah, I mean, the Moon card as well, of course, this major arcana coming in reverse here. The Moon is an 18. That's a 9. It's coming, things coming to fruition. You know, it's attainment, it's fulfillment. What's that around? A lot of emotions here. If you're watching this in real time, not everybody is. We are coming up here to the last full moon, if you're watching this currently. And yeah, I mean, it's our, you know, we're coming up to Halloween as well. But there's a lot of, the Moon energy is all around the emotions and all around what they've been hiding, all around everything that hasn't been said that you know and that you don't know, and things that you don't know from the past, and new things that you're going to discover, I feel, that they're bringing in here. Because this is a really, this King of Swords means business. They've been thinking about it for a really long time here. So this isn't just a, hey, I just wanted to say this. This is feeling like really kind of another level, really deep. They've been, look at this. It's more validation of that Hermit energy. It's Virgo and Mercury energy. It's where you go for clarity, personal truth, spiritual illumination. Look, there's the Star. Bringing in the Star card, Aquarius energy, to get that clarity, the hope, to see things, because they know that they need, there's a lot that they need to tell you. There's a lot they need to tell you from the past, the current energy, and where things are, how are they, where are they, what happened. It's extremely clear for me. And of course, this is in the upright. So we're keeping these all here together today, because that's where, this is where it's wanting to be. So many emotions here, though. You know, and that's the thing too. Somebody here was not even able to tap into their instincts and their intuition when they made this bad decision, or a succession of bad decisions. You know, that's the Moon in reversal energy, but there's a lot of truth coming for you now, and it couldn't come any sooner, I feel like. Okay, so I'm taking this, and I wanted to see what was going on down here. And I'm also feeling, yeah, okay. Whoa, these are the last 4. That's just kind of what happened here. It's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. It's worry around this connection. And look what it is. It's the Pentacle in reverse. So that is belonged here in the 9 of Pentacles. Maybe some of you were just coming up to this long-term commitment. Some of you were working toward it. Some of you were there. You know, it's, yeah, and I want to tell you something. It's around another commitment, which can be romance, but hear me out, because it's not just about that. It's in this Devil energy. So it can be lying about things. Can be, again, some of that possible overabundance in something that somebody realizes that they need to change, move away from, okay? Because it's also here in the Four of Pentacles. We know that they haven't let you go, but there is something here that they're still needing to you can see it. And that's also a lot of what I feel they're untangling here is that pentacle for the two of you. So this is, could this be coming in with an offer? And that's what I wanted to show you because this was showing itself. Look, the Ace of Cups coming in. Coming here with the Nine of Cups, that's the Ten of Cups. You know, that is, well, yeah, that's Mars and Pisces energy, and it's the beginning, you know? It's the beginning of that 10 Cups. It's a new cycle. It's a really beautiful energy of coming together, building a life or building a family. What does that mean for you? Blending a family, bringing in life, introducing a family, whatever that is. Because it can be that this external pentacle, this commitment that they have going on here is something, I want to say, toxic in their life or negative that they know about that they need to do. But it can also be something else, another commitment in the way of, and I don't mean it as in toxic, but just something in their life that could even be cultural, religious differences, family of origin. And yeah, for some of you, maybe another connection. So there's that element of it, of needing to figure that out. But that's also the untangling of things here, I want to say, of the mess that they made. And it definitely, look, the healing energy of the Queen of Cups too is also really necessary here. This is Cancer energy, Neptune energy, and it's a really, and I kept seeing the King of Cups, and it's probably right here, but I'm going to stop with tarot now because that energy is here. I don't feel somebody coming in here. There's no fight picking or anything here. So healing, it's telling us that this needs that healing energy, you know? It's a kind of like, well, yeah, it's the most nurturing, healing, supportive energy. And we know that it hasn't been that. And it's coming here with the Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And you see the dove here kind of representing some love and some peace, diving into this baptismal cup, creating like a wave of emotions. So this conversation, this connection, I think is going to bring up a lot. But ultimately, there is a healing energy here, I feel, because it just really is time. And again, can this be somebody coming in with an offer? Sometimes this can be marriage proposal, and so can this little world here as they come in with the death of their ego and come in here asking for a second chance. Is it just to talk again? Is it that they're bringing in maybe something big, maybe like marriage, maybe? But I will tell you, things are changing. Look at that. It's the last card that wanted to come through. It really is a turning point. I mean, we have the Wheel of Fortune here, Judgment. Just looking down here at what's going on. The Nine of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the King of Swords, the Two of Wands. This is a turning point in this connection. It's fated. You're meant to meet. And your destinies are definitely intertwined, you know. It's a really deep soulmate connection. And we know we have soulmates and romantic and otherwise, and they can come in and come out or come in and be gone forever. This is an energy of a connection. It's not just like, oh, flippant, let's talk. It feels like a big deal. And this is new start energy, and it's also coming, and it's connecting with me in the way of a message here. So possibly one of the first energies we saw on the cut deck was the Six of Pentacles in the upright and the King of Swords, and they both came back. And that's communication. So for me, it kind of feels like it's going to be, you know, in a message, but it can be in person. And Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius are here. Fixed signs don't always love change. Something here that's, and this is all about change. So it's time. They've been kind of fighting against it, and they know that something needs to change, even if it's just bringing you this apology, which I feel like you really are ready for. We're going to bring in some oracle. Okay, so we're getting into some oracle here now. We're shuffled and ready to go, but I do like to kind of shuffle in real time, you could say, just to kind of soak up and get into the energy. I'm not reading oracles in reverse. Sometimes I do, just have not been feeling it. Influence. Oh my gosh. Whew. Pretty goosebumpy Aries. For some of you, it's clear. Three of Cups in reverse, devil energy. That might be some of what's going on here. I mean, it literally is the devil energy. It can be these actual, what we're seeing here on the card today, you know. But the influence can be coming in the way of people, of behaviors, you know. What is it? It's strongly here. You can see it, but that's also something that they're releasing, moving away from, trying to change here. So it's a validation of what we know. In particular, for some of you, there's 3. It's the most I take, a real validation in that energy, possibly. And sacred space, anomaly. It's an anomaly. Okay, so we have creativity, sacred space, and an anomaly. Here's the thing. It's sort of like you're just not going to be expecting this. There's something here. There's like a goodness or a surprise or something coming through that's going to surprise you. You weren't expecting. Is it the removal of this devil energy? This transformational energy, because it really is a second chance energy. It's like a changed energy. I really like that. And look what's around it. Look what's around it. They are dandelions, wishes, lots of them. So it's an unexpectedly, I want to say it's an unexpected good thing here that you're not going to be expecting coming from your person. Connecting with the Wheel of Fortune. And here's the thing, look, this is like it's like an aha moment of trying to figure something out, work this out. Because here's the thing, they've been this is like really thinking for how to work something out, and it's connecting really strongly with the King of Swords today. And that's about just really everything that is unsaid here that they need to say. And it's also about what they're doing here. It's kind of like this untangling here in the Four of Pentacles. And the sacred space, look, you're both here today. It's like, I don't know, I mean, it can be an actual space where you're both, it's like a safe place, and it can be a physical thing, but this is for me about your feelings together, of coming into this sacred space together. I want to say mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and physically for some of you, and coming together and being able to work this out, Is this working it out to come back together, or is this working it out to have some massive resolution? There's resolution either way, so you're going to know. It is a total turning point, and you have been waiting. Aries, this feels really big. I feel very goosebumpy. It's actually quite beautiful. Look, there's 4 eggs in there, and those, of course, are symbolizing new beginnings. There are some feathers here that they use to build it, you know, their nest. It can symbolize an actual home, you know, an actual place of residence. But that's also, for me, that's the connection. That I want to say the place of honesty with each other, the sacred loyalty, and things that just need to be handled here in a particular way between 2 people that, despite everything, still have this connection and this respect for each other. It needs to happen here. That's what this is for me. I mean, look, they're trying to, they have like a little clip here on a stick. They're trying to get this little shrimp out. And that's finding a creative way, creativity, a way of solving this. And it's resolution here in that World card. Getting closer to you. There's very strong soulmate energy. And that, yeah, and it's, take that as it resonates for you, you know. But of this connection of really, I don't know, how can I put this? It's not a in and out situation. You know, this isn't just somebody here. This is not a karmic situation that you're learning from. It's something very different. Okay. I'm going to do one more pull here. That's what I wanted to say. Whoa. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Here you are again. Here connecting over the heart. Surrounded by flowers, poppies, this peaceful energy on each side. Both of you holding on to a ventricle, you know, where the blood flows and beats. beating as one. It's like two hearts beating as one here. What's that song? I'm hearing that song. I can't think of the name. Looks soaring. Resolution. This is so clear. I want to cry. Aries. Yeah, this is your bond. What more can I say? It's surrounded by roses, you know, love and growth. Can it be an offer? You know, like I said, it really is up to the two of you, but this is the communication. This is everything that is unsaid, and my throat's I'm going a little bit bonkers. Everything that's been unsaid and being said. Here, it's a lot of, gosh, what can I say? Confessions, a lot of apologetic energy. Yeah, this bond, this energy that I've been feeling between you two the entire time. So I'm going to bring in a little bit of, actually, I don't think I want to bring in that. I'm going to bring in some Tarot Closet channel love messages today, Aries. And I'm still going to bring in some hearts as well. I'm still feeling that right now this week. Is that yours? No, they just got pushed back. Please forgive me. Yeah, it's right over here. 5 of Swords. Excuse me, 5 of Cups in reverse, but the 5 of Swords in reverse too, and the Devil energy in reverse. 3 of Cups, actually, yeah. As I say it, I'm thinking, yeah, no, it needs to go there. Sorry, Aries person, I'm waking up. That's Judgment. This is a very clear reading, Aries. I really love this for you. How many are here? It's too many. Those 3 are yours, and this is yours. Nope. Don't give up on us. That's yours. You've changed me for the better. I made so many mistakes. Yeah, it's Devil in reverse. 3 of Cups in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. 5 of Swords in reverse. The apologetic energy here. And the 5 of Cups in reverse, which is down there. Wake up energy. They know what's going on in this middle card. I was scared. Is that only around commitment for some of you? Maybe. It's a whole lot to say around only that, but it can be. You know, but this energy of the commitment anyway, because we see that in the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe for some of you, that's literally what it is not handing it over, you know? The lack of that. But it just goes a lot deeper than that, you know? I feel like it's all the reasons behind that. And of course, you're going to know what that is. A lot of isn't indicated here today already. I still want you. You are so good to me. It's the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. It's the coming back here, and that was yours. I think that's it. That's it. It was me, not you. I want to kiss you. Okay, we'll put that here today. Yes, I know you love me. I'm putting this here, actually, both of them here. And I'm going to bring some of our hearts in, and then we're going to close your reading, Aries. Please excuse my squeaky and a squawking voice. Like I said, I love you. Come back. I dream of you. Some Pisces energy here, the wish fulfillment. You are my other half. Soulmate energy. For those of you on a twin flame journey, this might be something entirely different for you, you know, in the way of communication. They're acknowledging this. We know they haven't let you go. I mean, this is not even a question for me. You had me at hello. That is from the, what is that movie with Tom Cruise and Renee Zellweger? I can't remember it. The Show Me the Money one. Interesting. The money just keeps coming up here for some of you. You're my favorite person. And we are meant to be. Aries, that is, your reading today was really beautiful. Very one of those goosebumpy readings that just, I feel kind of peaceful. Kind of a lot of peaceful, actually. Thank you so much for joining me. I really enjoyed your reading. I hope you enjoyed it too. And if you did, I would really appreciate it if you took the time, I've got to straighten this, to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This really helps to keep the channel moving. So thank you so very much. And it goes without saying, thank you for being here today. I love you very much and I appreciate it. I'm sending all that love your way and hoping for the best outcome for you. I look forward to seeing you at another love reading. Until then, bye Aries.